morning, guys. It's day 8 of the trip. 6:30 about in the morning. I forgot to say that we have a flat tire, or it's like a leak in one of the tires. So we had to wake up early this morning to go to where the tire shop is to get it fixed. Hopefully it's just a leak that needs to be patched and not something that needs to be completely replaced. He said to come in the next morning, so we're up early for that. That's how the morning's going to start, and we'll see what happens after that.
Yesterday we drove a little over 80 miles, or roughly 130 kilometers from Manhattan to our stop for the day in New Jersey. That might sound like a lot, but if you zoom out on maps, you can barely see the blue line that shows how far we've traveled. This is how much we have left to go, so we have a lot of driving ahead of us. Pit stop number 1. Had lunch just now at Wendy's. We're in Lock Haven, Pennsylvania. Drove about 3 hours, I think, so far, 3 or 4 hours. We're just walking around, getting our exercise, stretching our legs before we sit down for the last 3 or 4 hours to Cleveland. Of course, Indy's playing Pokemon, like usual.
Yeah.
So far, the road has been pretty normal, I guess.
It's really hot, but it doesn't look like it.
We saw a lot of dead deer on the road. We almost hit one while I was sleeping.
If it took one step further, we would have hit it.
We almost hit it, but we did, so it's fine.
It was just wagging its tail and walking across casually.
Nothing too exciting. I mean, what do you expect when we're just driving on the freeway for a few hours, besides seeing a bunch of dead deer? Here comes the rain. We are stuck in traffic. There's probably an accident up ahead for the next like 20 minutes. It's at a standstill. Zuma's in the front seat because she's allowed to in Pennsylvania and other states. We're moving! Only a little bit. Turns out it was only construction. Getting closer to Cleveland. The weather is way better here in Cleveland. Sometimes there are events here and they have concerts outside, which explains why they have a stage here. One of Elvis's mini suits. There's a special exhibition where they had rock and roll themed pinball machines. And even playing it was free. Sia was also in the gallery, including her famous lyrics to Chandelier. Don't remember how it goes? Let Indy remind you.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, change. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, change. Throw them back till I lose count.
The top floor has a theater showing a concert. Inside the theater, there's a lot of mood lighting to recreate the concert experience. On both sides of the screen are tons of speakers, and underneath where you sit are vents where air lightly blasts you during the show. Another section in the Hall of Fame has collections from bands in the 80s and 90s. Here they have the comic strips used in a-ha's Take On Me music video. This is the outfit Michael Jackson wore when he sang We Are the World. And this is for all the 90s kids. Sunsets in Cleveland aren't that bad. Next to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is the Science Center. And close to the Science Center is the stadium where their football team, the Cleveland Browns, go to play. Here's a courthouse with some cool lights. The other side of the football stadium. And leaving the city, we pass by Progressive Field where their baseball team, the Cleveland Indians, go to play.